Hello, my name is Ben, and on this YouTube channel I document my own print-on-demand journey. Today I'd like to show you how you can get free interiors for your KDP books. If you use KDP or upload to KDP, this will be very valuable to you. And I also show you a way how you can get, basically a bit more complex interiors, which are a bit more creative, and might sell more. Because, they're not just lined notebook journals, but they are like puzzle books or whatever, but you have to pay for them. But I'm going to show you two free ways of how you can get interior. So the very first one is Bookboard. As you can see here, I've got actually two accounts with Bookboard. I've got one old account that I created a while ago and canceled. But I just want to show you this, that this is a canceled account, because if you register with Bookboard, and you log in, you can still, as you can see here, you can still download interiors for free. So they basically, if you download this, it will give you a folder or a zip file, which you can unpack. And in there are 21 exclusive interiors. They also have some Memorial Day interiors. And they're just a mix of different interiors, like, it could be plant lists, property inspection list. I actually downloaded it, so let me have a look for you. Go to downloads, and there they are. And then they actually have AI files, so you can I think AI is for the Adobe Illustrator, so you can actually change them. And under 6 by 9 inches, which is the most common size, or one of the more common sizes, you can just use the PDF files as they are. So for example here, a vacation planner, let me have a look, I'll show you. So they're actually quite useful, they're actually quite nice. So you might be able to use them. So if you don't want to, you don't have to, obviously, but they are free and they're just a nice gimmick, when you register on Bookboard, and just, you just have the possibility to download some interiors for free. Now, the second way is obviously to register with Bookboard and then pay a subscription. And when you do that, they give you some, more complex designs. And I'm going to log into my other account and I can show you what Bookboard has to offer. But after that, I'm going to show you another free way of how you can get lined notebook interiors. Honestly, most of the books that I sell on KDP, they are just lined notebooks. So these still sell. And if you get a free interior, just a lined notebook interior, you can simply create your own books if you use your print-on-demand designs, for example. But obviously you need to get an interior from somewhere. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So the second way how you can do is, I'm now in the Bookboard Interior Designer. So you can actually also create a cover here, but let's choose interior. Trim size, I normally use 6 by 9 inches. And then, depending on what you want, but if it's just a lined notebook journal, I normally use 120 pages. I normally select bleed as well. As you can see here, they have ready to use interiors. But if you click on submit, it will just generate your interior here, and you can just design what you want, and that's for an interior. But you can also just click on, if you can just click on interior here, and this will just give you some ready to download interiors. And again, if I click 6 by 9 inches, page count 120, and this is very easy to use. And what this gives me now is just a blank interior here, or alternatively, just go down here, and all of these you can download. You can, for example, here, savings tracker, right? If I click on that, the savings tracker, it depends on what I select. So for example, if I select the savings tracker, I do the same thing and I click download, and what it will give me this savings tracker just in the dimensions that I selected here, with 120 pages, 5 by 8 inches in this case. And as you can see here, they've got a lot of different interiors, graph paper, all sorts of things. They also have lined notebooks, or lined interiors, jogging logs, workout logs. So really, really useful. A lot of things here that are already ready to download, really. But then, as I said, you can create your own ones. But this, for example, is just the lined notebook journal here that I use. Basically, it's just the third one from the top. But obviously, you can only use them if you have subscribed and if you have if you have basically the pro version of Bookboard, and it's not very expensive. You can get if you click on the link in the description and use the code, you get a discount if you decide to subscribe. I think they also offer a 3-day trial, so you can sign up and try your interior design and try some of these interiors out if you want to. And then if it's not for you, you just unsubscribe. But I think Bookboard is really useful. But as I said, at the moment, also because of time and how much time I have available, I mainly use the just a lined notebook really. But my definite plans are to use some of the other ones as well. Now, what is then a third way to get interior designs for free? Because if you don't want to register here, but you still want to create lined notebook journals, what can you do? Now, found a website which is called Incompetech, and I put the link into the description. What this website allows you completely for free is to create lined pages, lined PDF pages in the size that you want. And this is especially good because, 6 by 9 inches is basically the size that I always use when I upload to KDP. And you can create a custom size here. So what I would select here in this generator would be 6 by 9 inches. You can set the margin, which is basically the space around the lines at the edges. So we could select 1 centimeter, for example. Then you can select the color of the lines as well, which is very nice. But normally, I select just black. But as you can see here, you can select all colors and line spacing. So, maybe 5 lines per inch, or maybe even 3 lines per inch. I don't know. It depends on your preference. Line thickness, I believe something like 0.85 or so is quite good. But you can try it out, and then you click download PDF, and that's all it is. And what I'll do, it will just create one page, a lined PDF page, as you can see here. And that, to be honest, that is all you need to put into a lined notebook. Now, obviously, this is only one page. But what you could do, you could download that one page, copy paste, basically until you have, let's say, 120 pages. What you can then do is go to another website, which I put into the description as well, which is PDF Joiner. And you can select here, you can just combine PDF files. So if you click Combine PDF, you can drop your files in here, and what it will do, it will generate a PDF file for you. Now, the free version, I think they only combine 20 PDF files. So if you have 20 pages, it will give you a 20-page PDF file. But you could do this, obviously, then you could do another iteration and basically upload 5 or 6 20-page PDF files, if that makes sense. But I'm sure there are other PDF join softwares available which are free. I think most of the PDF join softwares are free. So just have a look around, and then you only really need to do this one time, and then you have your own, and you have created your own interior for your PDF lined notebook basically for free. So you only have to do that one time or once, and then you can create, if you then create different designs or you use your print-on-demand designs, you can always use the same lined notebook interior because you've already created it, and all it takes a bit of time to create that file, and then you can always use it in the future. So as I said, the first way to get free interiors is on Bookboard. The designs they already have available for free. Then the second way is if you subscribe with Bookboard and you pay for the subscription, you have a lot of possibilities to create really nice interiors that you can use for all sorts of purposes and all sorts of niches. And the third way is just for a lined notebook. And as I said, most of the books that I sell are lined notebook journals. Then you go to this incompetech.com website, which I put into the description, and then you just create your own page, you combine them, and then you can upload them to KDP as interior. So I hope this video was useful to you. I hope it gave you some tips and tricks, some of which you might not have known yet. And if it was useful to you, if you liked the video, then please smash the like button. And if you want to follow me on my print on demand and the KDP journey, then please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Bye.